drinking the coffee. This will be relevant soon. All right, we've got a time limit, and I find that I perform better with the time limit. So, and boy, do we have a time limit, because in just over an hour, we will be starting the launch party for the most important thing to ever happen to you in your crypto journey. Important thing. Yes, yes, go tangent. Um, I'm not crazy, even though typically when people talk about themselves in third person, it's a red flag. So that's cool. That can get shut now. That's me. I'm not putting this in the metaverse, but if anyone from the Tang Gang is watching this episode who has host powers in the metaverse, feel free to put this into the metaverse. I am not going to risk, my internet's been a bit weird leading up to this stream, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to shut this. So all the standard stuff, guys. Yeah, I'm not sharing my screen yet, so I can risk that. Very cool. So all the standard stuff. Sharing the screen. Boomering it again. Again and again. Boomer mode. You know what boomers love? Coffee. In my look at me just drowning in Tang Gang shit. Tang Gang mug, Tang Gang fucking top, Tang Gang clock. What's up? Fucking orange juice. Now what's up? Now what's up? All right, and actually, the most important part, the most important Tang Gang element of this entire. Why did that not share the screen? Your dog. Share screen. Fuck, sorry guys. I'm gonna have to just fully boomer this. Share screen, you dog. What the fuck, man? Oh. Shut up. So yo, here it is. So standard shit. You always need to watch episode 1 if you haven't watched it before to see how everything works to do with its streams. The Dilly DAO. The Dilly DAO address is in the bio of my Twitter. We'll be getting back to that shortly in terms of stuff on Twitter. Now we're going to run this killer intro, if I can find that without fully boomering that shit. Oh man, here we go. I swear I'm not doing this deliberately. So somewhere in here, there's like videos that I can play. Fucking dog. So local video storage, here we go. Intro. It's fucking ended before I've worked out how to do it properly. Fuck. So yeah, you like that, don't you, bitch? So let's just go like this. see if this little arrangement works. Otherwise, I'll full screen that mofo. Oh, bro, another video. You guys are getting treated to the. This is how we've leveled up. The Tang Gang has inspired me to level up my production quality and shit to actually have some stuff that's actually entertaining rather than me just lying about how green the candles are. Check this shit out. So okay. Come on, you dog. Okay, that doesn't seem to be wanting to play right now. And in fact, we should Oh, here we go. Okay. I need to know whether you guys can hear. No, sorry. I can check this if I bring this back up. Oh, man. The boomer level shit that's going on right now. I'm closing tabs that I still needed. I need to know if the sound is coming through on this. I'm going to start playing it anyway. Testing it now. 2 secs. Fuck. Sound's not coming through on that. You son of a bitch. So if I'm sharing that screen, guys, fuck. All right, you know what we're gonna do? This may or may not work, but we're just gonna brute force the sound, like as in you'll hear it through my mic. Fuck y'all. Oh, dots. I think that's enough of it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. So look, a lot of you guys already know that I stream with Crypto7 on the highest engagement PulseChain channel in all of crypto, Flex. And you guys already know that our sister channel is the legendary Ivan on Tech, Flex. But what you may not know is that Ivan clearly watches my streams to know that we call these the term that we coined, flex, a green dilly. But because his channel is family friendly, he can't say it. So he calls it the green adult toy, which I think that's cute. I like it. So anyway, look, I'm half joking, half serious. The point here is I notice that streamers will sometimes claim, you know, lots of them do it, crypto Twitter personalities, streamers. Everyone always claims that when something like this happens, that surely that other content producer must have seen like my stuff. And you don't know for sure, right? Coincidences do happen, but that I saw that and I was like, wait, what? That's my shit, bro. So anyway, Ivan's on the green dilly train. I don't know whether he actually watches my content or not. This channel is tiny. By the way, subscribe. Like that's me signaling to you guys that you should be hitting the subscribe button. Not for me, because I'm not the channel owner. Do it for the guys that tirelessly create multiple different shows. This is probably the weakest out of the bunch because I give no fucks. No care is taken, no care is given when producing this content. Sue me. So we're going to start with the Bitcoin chart. We've got literally just under an hour now to get through all of these. So chart is showing. Okay, cool. So yeah, bullish. So you know, Bitcoin's been bullish all year. It's been going up all year. We, you know, those who are in the Tang Gang know I was just giga bullish all through here. I'm on the record, like all through this consolidation period, saying it's going to pop. It's going to pop. It looks like it's about to pop. It's going to fucking pop. This thing's about to explode. You guys got tired of hearing me say it. And then finally you got me to shut up when it actually happened. Then, you know, the bears started celebrating when this thing pulled back. I'm on the record in the Tang Gang. You can go and look it up, that when this pullback happened and the price was down here, I said, this has made me more bullish. That is literally a message that you can find in the Tang Gang. Flex. And now we've just basically continued to grind up. This entire pullback that happened, this was weak as, right? Like when you have these sort of flash crash things, that this is like fast moves that don't maintain their momentum and don't consolidate, is the opposite of what you think the move is, in terms of it's the opposite. So since this was a down move, but it was fast and wasn't sustained, that's bullish. So bullish, bullish, bullish. Now we're over 37 grand. Say goodnight to bears. Bears wrecked. I told Crypto 7, my co-host on his channel for the Wednesday streams, that effectively, because he was like, oh man, these idiot bears on my timeline. I'm like, bro, you will not have to worry about it in a couple of weeks. Bears will literally not be on the timeline in a couple of weeks, because they will either be so embarrassed that they won't be on the timeline, or they will have fully rage quit, which means they definitely won't be on the timeline. So we're not going to have to worry about bears for much longer. Let them have their like final copium, pretending that it's a bull trap. The thing that annoys me about it is, it's like, bro, we've been waiting years to have the actual exciting candles. Like obviously we've been going up all year, but it's been slow grind bull market all year. We finally get these sort of pumps that can be celebrated, and these motherfuckers are out on the streets being like, oh, what if it's a bear trap? Oh, I bet it's going to go back down again. Blah, blah, blah. Just straight up disbelief, straight up. I'm like, bro, you are the walking example of the Wall Street cheat sheet. Get the fuck back in your house. You don't deserve to be out here in these mean streets. You're not strong enough. You're not tough enough. You're going to get your throat slit. So yeah, for me, I'm just like, man, can we not just have like 5 minutes to celebrate these big green candles without these fucking pessimists coming out like, oh, what if it goes back down again? Oh, what about macro? Oh, there's another conflict somewhere. Shut up, bro. Shut up and enjoy the green waves. Enjoy the green Dillyz, which is what this show is all about. So let's go. Green Dillyz. Next chart, Pulse. So yeah, Bitcoin looking bullish, performing bullish, excellent. PulseChain also giga bullish. This chart is one to enjoy and remember. I am actually going to have to get myself out of the way now, which is probably better. So let's just draw this more like that so that it's actually a trend line. And so, oh yeah, we'll update these things as well. So last time, according to this, the last time we looked at Pulse was down here at just below half base sack. Cool. Yeah, great. So you would remember, you might remember me from such previous episodes on this stream of me being bullish as fuck and being right about it. Immediately after this stream, went to the moon. Here, this would have been bears rejoicing again, and then bears continuing to be wrong. Let's adjust this up. That's where we're at now. Bears wrecked. So this is really bullish. This is really, really, really bullish. So we're basically back up at local highs again. Go on a higher time frame just so you guys can see what's been going on. Anyone that knows anything to do with markets or charts knows that this is giga bullish. We've recovered all of this collapse that happened from SEC down. We've recovered like 80% of it with bullish posture, strength, momentum. It's awesome. Look, this is a resistance. This is likely to be resistance here, but that's fine. When you sneak up on resistance and just grind up on it, stealthy, silent. I was saying to the Tang Gang, I was like, this the equivalent here is like the bulls just came and they're amassing their army on the border surrounding the bears. The bears are just in the middle of the territory or whatever, just chilling, no weapons, thinking that everything's fine. And the bulls have literally got like AI drone strike weaponry. It's just absolutely just OP. It's not a fair fight. You won't even see the battle. The battle will not be televised. It'll be over that quickly. Just, yeah, I feel sorry for them. Yo, I pity the fool. So that's a quote from some guy with a mohawk. There's a dude that used to say, I pity the fool. Look it up. So that's the only thing that you'll hear me say on this stream that wasn't original content. Next chart. Oh no, we've got a break. We've got a commercial break. No, actually, I need to be serious. Not a single thing I say on this stream is paid promotion, right? Everything that I talk about are just things that I get hype about in crypto. Some of the stuff is Tang Gang related. In fact, yeah, like most to all. So yeah, hence the intro. So let's go here. So yeah, bullish, hyper bull. I'm hyper bull. No, sorry. My most bullish stance on PulseChain will be once we're above SAC. So we're still like 20% or whatever away from that. Yo, 9 mil launched their DEX in the gap between the last stream and this stream. Oh shit, we need to start moving a lot faster. 9 mil launched the DEX. This is how many days. So it's been up for about a week. You see that the liquidity has been climbing. It's still below 0.5 mil, so we're still early. We're all going to make it. One of the most important things, well, I want to really make 2 comments. Awesome DEX. I've been providing liquidity to it. In fact, the DILLY DAO has started allocating its LPs to 9 mil, and I'll show you in the charts that we're going to look at which coins have now got, now the DILLY DAO has LPs on 9 mil, right? So yeah, you definitely want to be considering moving your LPs to 9 mil where you'll earn reward points and you also just be in the greatest DEX ecosystem that's going to be the DEX is going to get V3. So can't speak highly enough of these guys. GigaChad devs, they're going to have the first non-forked V3, like i.e. I'm talking about the system state fork. So they'll have so it's still forked code, but it's not from the PulseChain Ethereum fork, from the system state fork, right? Because obviously there were some Uni V3 DEXs that just came along for the ride. So the 2 main things that I want to say about this DEX so far is currently the Tang Gang coins are dominating, right? So you can see top tokens you can rank them by volume, liquidity. Hex Orange address is up here. OG incentive token from the Pussycat farms. Pussycat's own actual token as well. Tangent Golden Yacht. Oh, that one's got my name in it. What a coincidence. So like these are Tang Gang coins. These ones are like these weird coins where I think people are just like having a laugh, where they're doing that fake shit where they're like creating a coin that's like got such a high supply. So this is claiming that the liquidity is $3.39 trillion. So that's clearly not real. So, but what is real? As in, it's clearly not redeemable. Like you clearly can't access that amount of capital. So ignore all these coins that are, but something the positive that this does demonstrate is that this DEX doesn't gatekeep. They're not like, oh, these coins are clearly scams. Let's just delete them, like hide them. They will actually show the data as it stands and then allow people as fucking self-sovereign adults to work out what is real and not without gatekeeping. So this really impresses me. Virtually nothing else in Web3 actually does that shit. Almost everywhere else is gatekept to some degree where they're like, well, we have to protect users. It's like, how about you just treat users like fucking adults? Before I get too ranty, let's move down here to top pools. Oh, also dominated by the Tang Gang flex. So let's go. So in here, right? Something that I've never seen before anywhere in, I'm just going to check the comments, make sure like the audio is all good and shit. Tang Gang, let's fucking Grove, let's go. Oh yeah, I want to show a meme by B-Flow. Someone remind me. Good morning. No sound. Yeah, I'm sure that was to do with the video, not now, I hope. So the Grove, heaps of orange react. All right, yeah. Tang Gang showing up. Tang Gang showing up like always. Oh, Bullish is in here. I actually wanted to give a special shout out to Bullish because I was thinking a lot about the Tang Gang, what makes it amazing. Tang Gang's fucking incredible. Like Tang Gang's on a level. In fact, if I start going down that path of this, it'll just be an hour of me just like fluffing the Tang Gang. So I wanted to give a special shout out to Bullish because his work rate is absolutely insane. He's not the only one, but it's the one that's like the most noticeable. And I was thinking, in any other industry, company, anything, these people within the Tang Gang, and when I say these people, it's the majority of people in the Tang Gang, would be considered workaholics. The time, the commitment, the level of the work rate and the quality, you would be like, this person is addicted to their job, they're a workaholic. That would literally be the definition. But because we're in Web3, it's you're a community leader, you're a community, community manager? That's probably the wrong term. But you know what I mean? So I think when something's for the love and when you've got the genuine passion and you can tell that Bullish wants the best for everyone and stuff like that, the amount of stuff that he does just completely that does not benefit him at all financially is absolutely insane. It's all of it. It's nearly all of it. It's nearly all of it. And it's relentless. So big shout out. I'm really looking forward to this launch party that we're going to be doing. So Bullish will be there. I assume obviously Cookies will definitely be there because he's getting 2 of the freaking robots. But yeah, this robot launch, which I'm going to cover for a little bit later in this stream, is going to be insane. Here's one of the most important things that I want to say about 9mil. They have a rankable column that I have been wanting literally forever, and no other stats pages ever show this. So you guys may have heard me talk about liquidity providing and how to get the most fees out of being a liquidity provider, you want high volume relative to the amount of liquidity that is currently being provided by others. So it's volume to liquidity provided ratio, and you want volume is the numerator, which is just a fancy word for the number that's on the top of the fraction, and you just want that ratio to be as high as possible when the volume is on the top to do with that ratio, right? So you want the volume to be as high as possible for the amount of liquidity. But if you go on Dex Screener, that column doesn't exist, right? Which is basically the most important thing for when you're making the decision about whether you want to provide the liquidity or not. 9mil have just quietly and casually included it, didn't even mention it. They're just like, oh yeah, we just happen to include the most important stat. So let's take a look, right? So you can rank by LP reward APR. Now look, these numbers fluctuate, and I need to specify that for some of these ones, if the number is quite low, like see this one here, I know Spooky loves Crow, but this volume is quite low. So the highest, there's potential there that if one of those trades that was done was like a $100 trade, and that person just happened to have not done that $100 trade, then this would be like 2/3 of what it's saying. So that could lose its number one spot literally just by one person not doing a trade. So you want to start looking for the ones that have got decent volume on the pair. So the best one here is actually the Pussycat with WPLS. That's your best ratio in terms of the volume that is conducted on that pair relative to the liquidity that's being provided. But you'll also see other Tang Gang coins in here, HOAs in here. And you might argue that HOA is an even lower risk because their liquidity is like 134 grand. So it depends where you are. So there's still a risk profile when you're talking about this. But yeah, Pussy, YACHT, OG. So OG is the incentive token made by that same team as Pussy. So Pussy, OG. Obviously, that team has leaned in hard to the... and in fact, they converted all their yield farms to only reward 9mil LPs. So the Pussycat team's leaning in hard, right? And I believe that they will be very well rewarded for identifying talent early and leaning the fuck in. So Pussy's OG incentive token, YACHT, which is the Tangent Golden Yacht, HOA's in there. And then you've got the RH coins like Hex, PLS, right? And then there's like Bobo's here. That's quite a, like, I think it got airdropped to a lot of Tang Gang holders, including YACHT and HOA. And CRO's up there as well. But remember, that's with low vol. So incredible. And just so that people don't think I'm like gatekeeping verbally, Tetra's also on this list as well. But but that's one of, like, that's only got $94 of volume. So excluding that one and maybe excluding Crow, the entire top list is Tang Gang coins and RH coins. Beautiful, perfect. That's going to be a very powerful tool to be able to rank that column in that way. Boom. So shout out 9 mil, amazing job. Congratulations on the launch. Great shit, mad respect. Shout out the Pussycat team and their farm, which will be coming up. I thought we'd just also cover that very quickly. Holy shit, we need to really rush now. So Duck. This is one of the ones that the Dilly DAO has actually provided LP. That's why that says LP. This continues to grind higher. You know, for all intents and purposes, that's kind of, let's just kind of just draw a line through here. Let's just do this Richard Hart thing where we just draw a line that points to $1 million. So yeah, look, that's actually legit. These higher lows all link up. So Duck is likely to become a coin that is featured on this show quite regularly. And we're going to move this up to here, continues to grind up. Dilly DAO now has an LP position for Duck on 9 mil, by the way. So let's just go to the next chart. This one, the most important point I wanted to make is Proteus is back at their SAC level, which was 0.04, right, in dollars. So 0.04, it's 4 cents. So literally on the SAC level right now. So congratulations to anyone who had the, you know, look, you could have got it all the way down here at half the price. That's actually not that bad. So it only went like, you know, compare that to PLSX, which went way lower than its SAC price. So we'll just move this up so that we'll know that that's the last time that we covered it. Shit. Fucking boomer. Fucking boomer. Learn how to use a mouse, you fucking boomer. Did I do that on the last one, Duck? Did we move it up? Yep. So Duck, Proteus. And the other reason why I had this Proteus thing here, I want to remind everyone, you should be using Proteus, particularly in a phase like this where a lot of people are moving large amounts of liquidity from PulseX onto 9 mil. Proteus means you don't need to worry about, oh, am I going to eat slippage because someone just suddenly removed an LP or something? It will find you the best path. And so should we just do like a little example? Let's just go, if you were going from PLS to, you know, let's, you know, Pussy was one of the ones that had quite a good volume and liquidity on that example that we showed you on that last page. So let's just say if you were buying 1 million PLS of Pussycat. Now you might think, oh, that's a relatively small purchase. So will it even, oh shit, you need to connect for it to give you the route. Oh, well, anyway, what this would have shown you is that the paths are actually surprisingly sophisticated for even for small trades. So, oh wait, no, it's doing it. Fucking A. I'm clock watching like a motherfucker because I've never been more excited for anything in my life. Oh my God. All of this is just a distraction to stop me from freaking out because this RR launch, oh my days. Oh my days. So this is going to be a Web3 first. Actually, you know what? I've got a spot where I'm meant to be talking about it. We're doing chart news. And I'm using the word news, but what I really mean is just dope shit. Okay, so it doesn't want to play ball at the moment. I think it might be because I don't have a wallet connected. Fuck it, whatever, bro. It's dope though. If you have a wallet connected Proteus, it never fails me. It never lets me down. It's fucking amazing. Use it. You get the best order execution, particularly when people are moving LPs around. Go, Proteus. It's if you don't even need to hold their token. So they have a token. We just showed the chart. But even if you don't have the token, you should be using their aggregator. Even the DEXs promote using Proteus. So that should be a big sign. What's up next? Oh no. Are you fucking kidding me? HOA. You want to see a bullish chart, motherfucker? You want to see a bullish chart, bitch? Check this shit out. I'm going to clean this up a bit. We don't need this shit. Oh, shit. Wrong tool. Motherfucker. Come on, you dog. So let's just get rid of this because it looks like it's broke down, but it didn't really. Let's just clean this fucking shit up. Fucking making a mess in here, bro. So we're going to move this up. So we were down here. So the last time we covered this coin, which is the hex orange address, it's like the main coin of the Tang Gang, if you will. And so I don't even like the saying, if you will. It's the main coin of the Tang Gang. Full fucking stop. Sue me, bro. So we were here. We were 0.04. Holy shit. So it's actually it did almost a 2x from where we looked at the chart last. Yeah, I could tell a little story about some stuff that happened like around here in terms of a conversation that I had with someone, but we don't have time. And I don't want to flex. I don't want to flex on you guys. Flex. I don't want to unnecessarily flex on you guys, right? That's not what this stream is about. It's about green candles. So what else have we got here? Why is that line? Oh, that was like the all-time high. Lol. So we get rid of that. So yeah, I mean, look, don't be scared. This looks like a fucking epic cup and handle. So cup, handle. So if that's a cup and handle, then fuck y'all. I'm not even going to draw it. I'm just going to say, sue me. Next chart. Yeah, that's bullish. The HOA chart looking bullish as fuck. OG. So this is the token that we were just talking about, one of the like top tokens by like volume, liquidity provided. And by the way, those liquidity pools that we looked at on 9 mil, they're not even the only ones for those coins. They're like linked up with all a range of different coins. That's just their biggest pools. Insane. So, and by the way, now this liquidity looks low, but it's because most of it, this is still the PulseX one. So don't be fooled by this. This token actually has a shit ton of liquidity now, but it's all over on 9 mil. I'll have to update the charts that I use to be the 9 mil ones once they've built a bit more history. So that'll actually need to wait. So last time we covered this coin, according to this, was down here in this range. And now we've gone all the way up here. From here, we've gone to here. So like a 3.5x. Whoops for the guys that said that this was a down forever inflationary yield token. Oh, what's that? It did a 3.5x. Oh, okay. So you could have bought it and now you'd have 3.5 times more money? Yeah. Okay. You sure that math is correct? I thought it was a down forever coin. Okay, well, I'll just move this cross up here while you work it out because I was already positioned, so I don't need to worry about it. By the way, the story goes that this initial pump was effectively, do we have time for this? Do we have time for a history lesson, guys? This initial pump was just the launch of the farms where everyone just got hype as fuck. Obviously, the enthusiasm was so high that it just pumped the coin to freaking infinity. And then it settled down, it got into this range, and then DGen Waffles, one of the most well-known and well-respected NFT artists in the entire crypto space, literally has his art in the freaking Beeple studio, announced that he would be using this coin as the currency for selling his art. Boom! Price just went off its tits. And then, which I think was actually either this pump or maybe, yeah, I think it was actually this pump here. Or maybe part of that pump. Fuck knows. No. That looks like maybe that was a week. Who knows? But anyway, one of these pumps, one of these Dillyz was because of DJ and Waffles announcing that. And by the way, there are some very, very, very well-respected artists cross-chain artists that have also announced now that they're going to be using OG, but it hasn't actually become broadly public knowledge. So like, you guys work out what that might mean. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. So this looks like some kind of fucking shape that looks like a curve that's the wrong color, because that should clearly be orange. Motherfucker. Get that yellow shit out of here. That's enough said. That's enough said. So what else? Oh yeah, so DJ and Waffle's got an active collection right now, just like a collection with more pieces. He's charging for OG at the moment. He sort of like rotates through currencies just to give. I don't know if this is going to be the last phase or whether he's going to switch it up again and charge something different. But he started off with one currency, changed to something else, and now currently it's OG. So that's the not Mintra Funks, I believe. Yeah, the ones that you can buy with OG. And yeah, so that's enough about that. That's looking good. Obviously, the higher this price goes, the higher the yields get on the farms. And speaking of the farms, so the yield, most of the yields here are still over 100%. And like I said, the higher the price of that OG token goes, if it was to pump, I don't know, will it? Will it, guys? I'm just asking questions. Then these yields will actually look even higher. But they've managed to stay quite high thanks to the token not bleeding out too heavily. Obviously, there's a community now that has built around that. And so if we reframe this, oh, well, if the yield just gets handed out, then and everyone's just going to dump it, it's like, yeah, but people do that. I'm going to dump these tokens immediately once they see a chart that goes down forever, because why would you hold it if you can see that the price just goes down forever? Whereas if the chart goes up and there's like narratives as to why you would hold it, and the inflation is largely going to a community that sees the farms as part of their community, do you guys start to see how that narrative shift and that it becomes, I see it more as a distribution mechanism where this is a way of this token basically being distributed to the correct people that should be holding it. And that's a good thing. So if we look at this, the way that these yield farms work as more of a distribution mechanism for the token rather than it's just this useless yield token that it's there to be dumped, then some very interesting properties could emerge from that. And I'm excited to see how that plays out. I'm bullish, so that's good. And I don't really care that much if it doesn't play out the way that I'm, like everything in crypto, you just have like a range of scenarios, likely worst case scenario, realistic best case scenario, and then your actual realistic scenario that you believe is your predicted scenario, right? So that's all good. By the way, there's been a bit of controversy about this pool that they added because it's got 69% deposit fee. But I'm actually in this pool. I got in early for the lols, and it is literally printing me money. And the cool thing about it is this deposit fee is actually forming effectively a defensive moat that's stopping other people from coming in and fucking up my APR. So I'm getting 2,700% APR while people cope and seethe on the timeline about how the deposit fee's too high. And I'm like, that's great. That means you're not going to come and fuck up my APR. So it's a win-win for me. It's like, are people going to have the balls to, so I went in for the lols. I went in for the culture. I went in because I was like, you know what? These guys have done such an amazing job for the community. Their work, that's another team actually that their work rate is like possibly not quite as high as Bullish. Bullish is like on a level that is just impossible to believe unless you witness it. But these guys' work rate is like insane high as well, right? They've actually been listing all the Tang Gang shit to D-Bank and getting all our shit listed, like to D-Bank. They were heavy on like logo submissions, doing everyone's logo submissions for them early, like to all the different protocols, like going to the protocols and being like, hey, we want the Tang Gang logos, and doing all the coins, not just their coin. They weren't like, oh, we want Pussycat logo and fuck everyone else. They've got the links. They can do it themselves. They were doing it for fucking everyone. So their work rate is high. They've been leaning the fuck in. I like their style. Interactions that I've had with them are super positive. So I was like, fuck it. Who cares? Like, I'm going to go in for the lols and do this. And maybe there'll be some interesting tokenomics that come out of this high fee, high yield, no hostages style situation. And it just like a lot of things in crypto, sometimes the shit where you're like, this shit's so dumb it might just work. For me, this play actually fucking paid off. So it's like, sometimes if you're thinking to yourself, and I'm not even saying to do it with this play because I don't even want you to come and fuck up my APR. I'm saying the next time you see something where you're like, this is fucking stupid, maybe get involved and just see how it plays out. As long as it's not like a full-on scam, like as long as if you've got a smart person who's experienced and has been in Web3 for a long time or been in crypto for a long time saying, hey, that's a copy of this existing previous scam, or hey, that doesn't work because of these tokenomics, right? Like when I shit on projects, it's for a reason. And so if that happens, I would say stay away from it. But if it's one where it's like unproven, untested, or the people that are smart are actually saying, hey, this actually might work, then fucking why not jump in? You know, Cookies was positive about this, like positive, like as in he was, you know, he spoke positively, like he didn't shit on this, which to me was another green light to get involved. And not that I take, like, I'm not saying that was financial advice. I take responsibility for my own decisions. I wouldn't, if it had gone wrong, I wouldn't have been like, oh, I thought Cookies was smart and he fucking said like something about a vapor chain and I just fucking went all in and now I don't have money. Like, just get it straight. Get it fucking straight. Straighten your shit out so that I don't have to fucking tell you to grow up when you're coping and seething on the motherfucking timeline. So don't let me forget to show that Tang Gang B-Flow meme. YACHT. The coin that holds a special place in my heart because it has my name in the fucking coin name. You can see it here, right? So that's not the only reason. It's also, you know, a top performer. It's also a Tang Gang coin. It's currently at all-time high. So sue me. So that's cool, I guess. I mean, I guess if you like coins that go up in price and fucking smash all-time highs and fucking make it so that literally anyone that ever bought the coin is in profit, then I guess it's okay. And really, do we need to say any more than that other than to move this cross and be like, the last time we checked it was at a fucking all-time high? Suck my dick. So that's actually the only problem with the bull market. I was telling one of my AFK friends, I was like, because he was like, oh my God, like I'm already making so much gains. I'm like, calm down. And he was like, holy shit, like what if this, what if that? And I'm like, bro. The only problem that you are going to have in this bull market is you are going to have this like paradox where you're telling everyone to suck your dick, but then you're also literally batting people away as they try and suck your dick and being like, stop trying to suck my dick, and turning down head. So you're going to be living in a paradox, and you're going to have to fucking get used to it because that's what bull markets are like. So that's YACHT. Fucking baller. Tangent Inu. This comes from the YACHT. YACHT ecosystem. So YACHT, a kind of like an ecosystem of coins and not just coins, NFTs, all sorts of ideas, you know, fucking reflections and like reflection coins and reflection NFTs and all sorts of shit is like growing and being created around this yacht idea, this yacht meme. People have really embraced it, and a lot of the stuff, like I'm not involved in hardly any of it necessarily. Like people bring it to my attention, but I'm not like driving really much of it at all. And although I do spend quite a bit of time in the Yacht Telegram, if you guys want to come there and see what's up. So by the way, oh, this is all old news. Fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news, because we don't fuck with PulseChain V whatever. So, oh, there's a little, so this LP has actually been moved to 9 mil as well. So Tangent TAINU, also practically at all-time highs, because in fact, it is at all-time high because I don't count the day one price discovery pumps. So for me, this is the only time, was the only high that this thing needed to compete with. So Tangent TAINU, Tangent all up in you. The joke with this coin is once Tangent gets the golden yacht, he's going to be all up in you. So Tangent TAINU, all-time high. When coins are at all-time highs, there's not really much more to say. All-time highs are bullish. It means that there's no bag holders above you. It means that everyone that held is in profit. It means that you've got clear skies, price discovery above. You can't do better than being just at all-time highs. It's when you should be bullish. So that's bullish. Next coin. Okay, here is where we're taking a short, very short. So in 20 minutes from now, we are going to be starting the launch party for this project. It's the most excited I've ever been in my entire life. That is an exaggeration that I do not regret saying. This is the project. This is the NFT project that I said to Cookies live and recorded. If I do not manage to mint one of these, I will literally curl up into a ball and die. I am on the record as having said that. And now it looks like I do not have to worry because there's only 60-ish people on the allow list and there's 69 robots. So everyone that's on the allow list gets a robot. So if you're not already on the allow list, you had to have a Grove Girl from the paid collection. You had to have a Neckbeard Orange Punk, and you had to have 69 420 HOA. And if you're not on that allow list, don't stress, because the ones that there weren't enough people, you know how, like I said, that there was that gap. The last 9, they haven't told us what ththey are doing with them, but I'm sure that they're going to like either auction them off or put them on secondary or something like that. Like I'm predicting that they will be available for other people to get. So come to the launch party, even if you're not on the whitelist. Come there and watch me flex. I'm going to be flexing so hard. The robot that I want, the robot that I'm hoping that I get, is the 9mm robot. This is nothing to do with me being such a fanboy of the actual decks. It's because the robot's carrying a fucking gun, right? So it's just it's the most gangster fucking badass robot out of all of them because he's got a fucking gun, right? So I'm hoping to get that. The wallet that I'm going to be minting in is obviously public. And if anyone gets that 9mm robot, give it to me or else. So, and the one that I want, actually, I won't shit on other people's projects, but basically lots of them represent projects. So I obviously don't want a robot from a project that I don't like, or one of the projects that's had like a lot of negative things surrounding their launches and shit. I'm not going to get into it. So I won't spend a heap of time on this actually, because the point here is that that's all we're going to be talking about once we get into this Twitter space. So go on Twitter, go to the next. So go. Fully Croissant has got this one here. Robo Rap City Mint Party. See for me how it says at 11 p.m. That's in literally 20 minutes from now. Fucking get hype. fucking get your party pants on. I'll need to get changed because I'm literally wearing pajamas. But we are going to be tearing this bitch a new hole. This is going to be, and I mean the crypto space. This is a crypto first. This might actually be a world first. I don't think, I haven't even told you guys what it is. You know what? Save it for the launch party. So, Furu, all-time high. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All-time high. Another Tang Gang coin. Shut up. This one's called Orange with a orange emoji for the O. And I actually added this to the list when it was like pumping its dial off. Obviously, it's come back down. It's down but not out. I don't know much about the coin, but I will look into it. It was sent to the DILLY DAO. I'll get a bit more info. We won't stay long on that chart because we actually feel like a stomachache behind our eyes whenever we see charts that are not literally just fucking up and to the right. Correct, Richard? Right, Richard? So I really don't like charts that do not just not straight. The only chart I want to see, just don't show me charts that have red candles. Okay? Just make all the candles orange. So the Staker Chad, this was actually a really cool idea. The more I think about it, just absolutely incredible idea. I'm not sure if it was Bullish's idea, the overall idea. I don't know who to give credit to. I think it was Bullish. He was certainly the one that implemented this, how this goes. And basically the idea was the Tang Gang recognized that the Staker class was one of the first people who like forged the path, pioneered the idea of having NFTs on PulseChain, which has now become one of the most vibrant components of the chain, which should have actually been quite predictable because it was quite popular on ETH. Although I guess narratives come and go, right? Fads. So they were like, why, we need to do what we can for the Staker class's Pulse Funks collection to mint out. It should have already minted out. People should be paying respect. People should be sucking his dick. So what they decided to do was they'd create a free mint where every single artist who wants to provide a sort of a tribute piece to the Staker class would provide that art. Bullish would turn it into an NFT and put it onto the and add it to the collection. And then all you would have to do is go and mint a Staker class Pulse Funk. And then, and then you would have access to this entire collection for free. So if I connected a wallet that was whitelisted, and by the way, the whitelist gets updated manually. So if you buy one, you have to wait like up to 24 hours to be able to go and mint the thing, but don't panic. It's like unlimited, right? Like, so they're open edition mints. So the point here is, so they switched the currency at that point and they made it so that you're buying it in ink, so that then the narrative would become simple. If you have bought a Pulse Funk in ink currency using ink, the Richard's incentive token, then you would be able to mint everything in this collection. Look at all this art, right? So there's like Two Tone, who did the trailer park honkies, like the Richard honkies, has got one there. This one's from DGen Waffles. I don't have time to go through them all, but maybe we could just do like the notable, really well-known artists, like so J Money's in there. And so Goblin, so Ted DeFi did the Fairy Blossoms. This was one of my favorites, actually, this Spider Funk. That's by Nico. And this one stands out. I don't know who it's by, but it's by Hexographer. So this one stands out because it's black and white. So there's actually a piece in here that's by me. So even though I'm not an NFT artist, I thought, this is a rare opportunity to not only contribute, but be on record as part of this history, like part of this lore. And I'd had this idea. I won't go into it in detail, but I'd had this idea of an NFT project, but I never progressed it because I didn't want the social fucking backlash of being like, dude, you've never been into NFTs and now like you're launching NFTs. So I'd shelved this idea that I actually thought was really good, and I thought this was an opportunity to take this idea that I'd had for an NFT project that I really liked and actually do it here where it's completely for free. There's no royalties on these things. So when whoever's contributing to this, it's completely selfless. You don't make any money from doing it, and there's no royalties if they ever get resold or any shit like that. It's free in the truest sense of the word. Obviously you pay gas to mint these things. So this one here is mine. The collection that I had been thinking of doing was called PulseChain Paradox. And I just basically effectively created what would be one of the within that collection specifically tailored to what we're doing here, which is tribute to State of Class. So there's like a lot of really cool art in here from really, really, really well-known artists. Mags is a new artist to the PulseChain ecosystem. She's the one who does the crypto slots. She's come over recently thanks to the Tang Gang. Crypto slots in here. Too many to list. Amazing art. This one by David James is actually really good. I didn't know David was so artistic because, he's more of like the muscle. He's the head of security. So, what's been really good about this is because people have leaned into it, and probably maybe people that weren't ever going to release an NFT collection have actually participated and been able to have an artistic outlet with no judgment and no accusations of like, oh, you're trying to jump on the hype of the NFTs at the moment, or you're trying to do a cash grab, any of that shit. It's like a very pure and genuine and guilt-free way of being able to express yourself artistically. And so the more I think about this idea, the more amazing it is. Like the response just has been amazing. It's another Tang Gang initiative. It's really a beautiful thing. And I encourage anyone who has, if you've ever thought about, like, you've been working on a collection, or you think that you might want to fucking participate in this, obviously your shit is not guaranteed to get in, but you can send whatever you're thinking to Bullish and he'll give you an idea of whether he thinks your shit will get included or not. And look, this one's by Fully Croissant, which is the artist he's more of a digital creator who's doing the Robo Rap City. So I don't know if that's why this one's like being super featured at the moment, or it's just the way that the website works when there's only one. Cookies will be submitting a piece to this. So Bullish pitches this as buy one, get 20 plus NFTs free, because you get literally all of these NFTs just from buying one NFT. I mean, look at how many people have leaned into this thing. I actually really like this one as well. The color funk. Look, there's not, I don't want to single pieces out in the sense that you guys will think that I don't like the other ones. That everything in here is really cool in its own way. And so, I'm just, the ones that jump out at me and speak to me, I also really like this one. I've always liked, you guys will have seen maybe one of those pictures, the yacht that's all like electric blue, and it's all like, it looks almost like optic fiber or whatever. Someone actually commented on that boat saying it was like the gayest boat they've ever seen, like the gayest looking boat they've ever seen. But I didn't see it that way. I saw it as like technologically advanced, and it was like digital and like electric, and it didn't look gay to me. But they say that the world's a mirror or whatever, that like you see what you are, like, so you know what I mean? Like, as in, if your heart is filled with hate, then you see a lot of bad shit or whatever, and so maybe that guy's gay. Like, it's just a theory. So That one's by A-Bit. A-Bit's actually been fading the Tang Gang a little bit lately. Like he's a very pro Tang Gang community member, but he was fudding YACHT. He was saying that it only has 50 holders, and then we corrected him. We're like, there's like over 400 holders of YACHT, bro. And then he was like, and then like 5 minutes later, he referred to it having 50 holders or not. And we're like, oh, okay, so he's not just mistaken. He's like deliberately fudding. And then he was fudding the Pussycat Farms, even though they've like just been absolutely amazing contributors to the Tang Gang ecosystem. He was fudding. What else was he fudding? So it's I don't know what balance is a joke, but like obviously he's leaning in because otherwise he wouldn't have submitted something to this. So shout out A-Bit. Maybe we can have a little discussion or a debate. I mean, we don't want to distract at all from what we're really going to be doing in this upcoming space, which is the Robo Rap City. That's going to be the focus. But maybe we can ask A-Bit why he's fudding. Next, DILLY, the official, unofficial coin of this show. The DILLY DAO has LP in this coin now. Oh, actually, sorry, it always did. This was just to say it's been moved over to 9 mil. And from where was this the last time we looked at it? It's gone up. And do we count that high that's back over there? Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real. Although that would have been like on very, very, very low liquidity. So remember, again, this liquidity looks really low, but I think the majority of the liquidity is now on 9 mil. Yeah, it's unfortunate now that basically in the short term, we're going to have to choose between having charts with very limited historic data or incorrect liquidity stats when we look at coins. Fuck it. We're here for the dildos anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Either or both or whatever. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Buy more. Did I remind everyone? Did I remember to mention to you guys that my new mantra is who cares? Buy more. I'm going to literally be using that as a response to everyone, especially these motherfuckers that are fading the hyperbull. In my opinion, we are at the very fucking beginning of the hyperbull. Quote me, sue me. Who cares? Buy more. That is my mantra from here on. If someone fuds, I'm going to say, who cares? Buy more. If someone says something positive, I'm going to say, who cares? Buy more. If someone says, I don't even know what this fucking crypto thing is, it would be irresponsible of me to even buy any without doing research, I will say, who cares? Buy more. Even though that won't even make sense because buy more implies that they've already got some and they just specifically told me that they have none. Shut up, sue me. Next chart. Click. So, a Clockwork Orange. So this one is new. It's quite a new coin. There's lots of, I think there are Tang gangsters that have kind of like have ended up with like a majority of the coins, not from being given them, I think just from buying them or whatever, or like maybe lots of it got burnt. I don't know the exact narrative. Who gives a shit? We're going to keep an eye on it. The DILLY DAO has got some. I can't remember whether I've actually got some or not. I think I might have bought some. I can't remember. I may or may not have some. If I do, it's a very small amount. And like, I'm talking very small amount. And so that's my assessment of this chart, is that it's too young, even though this pair was created 2 months and 25 days ago. Oh, that's right. This is the one where it got created. The initial liquidity got paired with HOA and then burnt. And then the person that made it, so 100% of the supply paired with HOA, and then that liquidity pool burnt. And then that person never shilled it. That person literally never shilled the coin to anyone, even though you can shill guilt-free if you do that. If you put 100% of the coin supply in the fucking LP and then burn the LP, then that kind of gives you a pretty big license to shill. Now look, that's not 100% true, because obviously you could do that and then snipe your own LP or whatever. But without getting into too much detail, it's like, it's definitely one of the more legitimate ways that a coin can start off. And then we could fuck the transaction history to make sure that it wasn't just a fake out, right? Like, so beyond that, then it's actually on chain. It's verifiable as to what the coin distribution is, who the holders are, whether someone sniped and got like a huge amount for like a really small dollar value, those sorts of things. So we can verify that shit. Next. I really also like, so this is an NFT marketplace. I also really like NFT on pulse.io, I think it is. But Beatbox does a really good job of like visually showing all the projects. Now, I can't remember why I had this tab here other than to say heaps of the projects, like, so the majority of these projects that you see as you scroll down are Tang Gang launched. They're Tang Gang launched, they're artist owned, right? So Tang Gang doesn't have any kind of like ownership, but they facilitated the artists to launch their own projects. So Pulse OG's counts, these Trick or Treaters, Fairy Blossoms, which is Ted's, Tang Bears, which I think is Tom's. So Neckbeard, Deriva Funks, Secret Grotto, that one's Charlie's. That was in there. Banana Heads was like airdropped to people that got rugged by the Bored Ape, the Pulse Ape Yacht Club guys. That was Tang Gang related. What else? This Shrooms one, which was really good. That was a free mint for Tang Gang. Heart Army lean into the Tang Gang. So does Fractal, even though they're not like formally, they're not like fully Tang Gang only. They launch their own projects, but they lean in. Byte Saga, 100%. Wow, I haven't seen that one yet. That's amazing. That's another Charlie collection. Absolutely insane. Now, you guys can tell just by this scroll through, Neckbeard, Orange Punks, also by DJ and Waffles. So that one's by DJ and Waffles, so one's that. This one here is probably my favorite JPEG NFT art collection that exists, because Mana's one I categorize separately because it's video, which is the Grove Girls, and this Robo Rap City one, which is coming up in, oh shit, it's now. Fuck. Okay, we're going to end this. So I can't remember what my point was here. It doesn't matter. We're going to literally flick through these things, and then we're all going to that Twitter space that I showed you guys before. So let's fucking go. Let's just, we're going to race through the rest of these tabs just so people don't get pissed off that their coin didn't make it onto the show. By the way, so many coins are now coming into the DILLY DAO. Luckily, because this was so delayed, like I didn't do a show for about 2 weeks. So this stream was overdue. And two of the coins that actually looked really promising, I think the LP's rugged, because when I was searching them before this stream, they weren't there anymore, which was a benefit of me. So I'm framing my delay on doing this stream as a positive, because those projects showed their true colors when they rugged the LP. They couldn't wait. So they sent the coins, probably hoping that I would cover it. But then the time got so long that they had to rug the shit. So those motherfuckers, they got rugged out of the show by rugging before I did the fucking show. So Tang Gang wins again. So where were we up to? So that was so here. So by the way, so many coins are coming into the thing now. It's really difficult for me to keep track of everything. If your coin wasn't covered, if you sent the coins in and you think you met the token gate and shit like that, go to the TG Yacht on Telegram, which is the yacht, the Tangent Golden Yacht Telegram. Come in and be like, and just, or DM me on, actually, no, I don't answer DMs on Telegram. So you have to come in and tell me that you're going to DM me or whatever. And you have to explain why in front of everyone publicly. And so here the explanation would be, I need to tell you about a coin that I sent, but I don't want to dox my fucking shit in front of all these anons. So can I DM you to let you know that the DILLY DAO should have seen this particular coin? And so keep that in mind. And the number, like now that we're heading into the hyperbull, we're probably going to have to lift that token gate in terms of the amount of, because otherwise it's just going to be too hectic. So This is willy nilly. Oh, yeah, it's pretty much all-time high. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Look at this. I mean, this one had an LP, which I must have removed. Oh, yeah, actually, this LP was actually with DILLY because it got sent to the DILLY DAO like that. So let's just get rid of all this shit. So it had already done like a 9x, 10x. It already did a 10x from when it launched. And then here, did another 3x. Let's just move this up here. We need to go quick because I don't want to miss the start of that launch party. Although, you know, at the start, they just play music while everyone's coming in. We're 3 minutes late. Guys, you can watch the rest of this later. I'm just going to finish this off for completeness. Go to that Telegram. Go to the Twitter stream. Go to the Twitter space. Fuck this off. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about anyway. So, and that's my defense, Your Honor. So let's fucking go. Next one. So that's willy-nilly. Click. This one's BERI. Holy shit. This one's gone off its fucking nut as well. Practically at all-time high. Holy fucking shit. The DILLY DAO must be fucking rich by now. What the fuck? See, I don't really look at the dollar value because I fuck other people's money. But so that's a 2x. So that's not as extreme, but it looks extreme. But that's done a 2x since it was last on the show. I mean, we did draw that pattern, and you guys should have worked out that that meant moonbound. I'm just kidding. So sue me. So fucking sue me, you dogs. Right. That's BERI. Next. Go, 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 go. Oh, I was going to shout out PulseLN as like I've been using theirs a bit in terms of thing. It's really cool. It's really good. Shout out PulseLN. And let's go quickly to this next chart. What's this one? Oh, this is the like sand is evil. Yeah, sand is evil. I don't know why I kept that one on here. That's been not going up. That's been going down. It's not terrible, but as in, I think that was an accident that was on the show, or maybe I can't remember, but whatever. Like, it's fine. It's fine. This, you know, look. What's this? What's this? It's lines on a chart. Shut the fuck up. Go to the Twitter space. You shouldn't even be here watching this now. I bet there's heaps of people in the chat from the fucking Tang Gang just being like, what the fuck, bro? Right. Okay. Guys, this chart is the last one. I was going to show this chart just to show an example of a rug. And because when I queued it up, this was literally down here, right? Down, yeah, not at zero, but close enough. It looked like a rug. But then it recovered and then it rugged again. So, I mean, look, I'm not saying in the literal sense. So basically, look, the last time that it was on the show was all the way back here. We drew this TA that showed that the price was going to do this, and it went exactly as we predicted, right? So you can't sue me because it actually went down exactly what we said. So then we're just going to move this down here, right? Okay, that's it. That's all the charts. That's the show. Shout out the Tang Gang. I might even play that video one more time as like the fucking outro, and then we're over to that Twitter space to get hype and get my motherfucking robot. Let's fucking go. Let's go, bitch.
Do you have this flaky mindset that you will exit crypto?
No, I don't have a flaky mindset, Ivan. My hands are strong. Some would say diamond hard. So, like my dick. So what's up? Now what's up? So that's how we do it in the Tang Gang. Let's go. Outro video. Little Easter eggs for you guys. What Twitter is the spaces on? Oh, that's a good question. So it's either bullish or, yeah, bullish. So this is it here. Bullish Ox. Now, if you are blocked by cookies, then you're going to have to watch the replay because he will be a co-host. So good luck with that. And it doesn't look like it started just yet. today at 11. So they must be running a little bit late, which is perfect. I'm going to pump this into the metaverse. So we'll go like here, metaverse. In fact, you know what? This stream's been 1 hour and 15 minutes. So we've already broken the, I'm seeing laugh reacts going into the, and I'm not sure what that laughing is about because everything I've said on this stream is fucking deadly serious. So Fully Croissant and Hex Logic are in here. Tracy G is in here. Tangent's also in here. Nothing's on the big screen yet. So we're just going to go on here. Share screen. Happening now. Robo Rap City, Mint Party, share. So you guys will get to see the magic. By the way, I'm not sure if Fully Croissant is going, I think it might be in a separate metaverse. So yeah, I forgot to tell you that. So I guess while we're waiting for this thing to fire up, I can give you guys the little pre-info. Is the way that this is going to be like a dual launch party. So also, by the way, these are what the robots look like. So that's the one that I want to get most badly. And it's okay for me to say that because it doesn't sound like I'm begging because the mint is random. So even if Fully Croissant wanted to give me the 9 mil one, he has no control over it at this point, right? So the 9 mil robot, that's the Mana's one. That one you can't mint because Mana got that one. It's one of the ones. I've got these shortcuts where I can pump like orange love heart and actual oranges out as emojis. So by the way, sometimes the way that these yeah, bitch. Oh shit, it started. I was just about to say sometimes this shit's delayed. So that's obviously delayed where it says that. I can see that shit. Everyone's fucking in there. Go, 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 go. Stream over. Fuck you guys. Sue me. This boomer cannot find the end stream button.